Welcome to Mission San Francisco, Solano. I hope you have an amazing time joining us on this tour. This mission is not just a building, it's a piece of our history. Let's take a look inside.
Welcome to the mission.
I'm standing in the entrance of the chapel. The chapel is in the exact same spot as it used to be. Back then, it was made out of wood rather than adobe because wood was easier to build with. We're standing in the chapel. The chapel was rebuilt between 1840 and 1841. Each brick took over 30 days to make. Mission San Francisco Solano was the 21st and last mission to be built in California. I'm standing in the dining room, and the dining room is part of the priest's quarters. Today, the dining room is used to display these watercolor paintings painted by Chris Jorgensen. Behind me are everyday tools that they'd use at the mission. I'm standing in the courtyard, which kind of looks like a garden. This is where everybody would come to do their work. Behind me is a cistern. This is where they would have came to get their water. Over time, the mission was damaged, but over time, people helped to rebuild the mission so we could learn about its history. Next to me is a tile furnace. This is what they use as like an oven. They'd used this for a lot of cooking and baking. At the time, this mission was very successful based on the Native Americans who lived and worked here. While some of the Native Americans were Christianized or baptized, others did not like the mission lifestyle but were forced to stay here and not go back to their way of life. Women worked as cooks, weavers, washers, and supervisors. Men worked in construction, raised animals, and carpentry. They made adobe bricks, tiles, and made wine. This was the bell room. This was part of the priest quarters. There was only 21 rooms that were in the mission, but only 3 remain. Here we're inside the barracks, where this is a replica of where the soldiers would have slept. Next to me is my cousin, a cannon. I'm here at the stables. This is where a lot of the animals would have been kept. Well, that wraps it up. Thank you for joining me at Mission San Francisco Solano.